When it comes to smartphones from AliExpress, some people still imagine clunky bricks from the past, laggy, buggy, and barely usable. But wake up, it's 2025 now, and the game has changed completely. Chinese brands are no longer playing catch-up. They're leading the pack with high refresh rate displays, powerhouse processors, insane battery life, and even camera systems that give flagship models a serious run for their money. We've dug through dozens of models, tested performance, checked real-life benchmarks, and compared UI smoothness to bring you a list that actually matters. This isn't just another top list, it's your survival guide to the wild, wonderful world of Chinese tech in 2025. Whether you're looking for the best bang for your buck or a sleek powerhouse to flex on a budget, you're in for a treat. All the links to these phones are waiting for you in the description and pinned comment below. Let's dive in. We're kicking off the list with a true mid-range disruptor, the Poco X6 Pro, launched in early 2024. It doesn't just aim to impress, it goes full throttle. This phone features a 6.67-inch Crystal Res Flow AMOLED display with a super smooth 120Hz refresh rate, HDR10+, and Dolby Vision support and peak brightness reaching up to 1800 nits, an absolute stunner for the price point. Under the hood, it's powered by the MediaTek Dimensity 8300 Ultra 4nmm, paired with LPDDR5X RAM up to 12GB and blazing fast UFS 4.0 storage up to 512GB. Whether you're gaming, editing, or just doom scrolling, performance won't be your bottleneck. The camera setup includes a 64-megapixel main shooter with OIS, an 8-megapixel ultra-wide, and a 2-megapixel macro lens. The selfie cam comes in at 16 megapixels. Daylight photography holds up great, though in low-light conditions, you'll notice some compromises. That's the trade-off at this tier. It's powered by a 5000 mAh battery with 67-watt turbocharging. The charger comes in the box, by the way. The design is slim and modern, at only 186 grams, with Gorilla Glass 5 on the front and IP54 splash protection. Now, is it perfect? No. There's no wireless charging, no micro SD slot, and the camera won't blow your mind at night. But for the price and feature set, the X6 Pro is easily one of the most well-balanced smartphones you can get in 2024. And yes, it's widely available on AliExpress. Let's move up. Next phone takes the value game even further. At number 4, we've got the Xiaomi Redmi Note 13 Pro Plus, a 2024 powerhouse that brings flagship flavor to the mid-range market. It features a stunning 6.67-inch curved AMOLED display with 120Hz refresh rate, 1.5K resolution, 2712x1220, Dolby Vision support, and peak brightness up to 1800 nits, delivering a truly premium visual experience. Under the hood, it's powered by the 4nm MediaTek Dimensity 72 Ultra chipset, offering fluid multitasking and solid gaming performance, paired with up to 12GB LPDDR5 RAM and UFS 3.1 storage. The 200-megapixel main rear camera with OIS captures incredibly sharp images, accompanied by an 8-megapixels ultra-wide and 2-megapixel macro sensor. The front camera is 16 megapixels and handles selfies and video calls without compromise. You also get a 5000 mAh battery with blazing fast 120-watt hypercharge that takes it to full in around 20 minutes. The device is IP68 water and dust resistant, runs on Xiaomi's Hyper OS, and supports high-res audio with stereo speakers and high-res certification. For a phone that often flies under the radar internationally, this model stands out on AliExpress for its rare mix of premium design, cutting-edge charging, and an absurdly powerful camera at a reasonable price. Opening our top 3 is the Realme C75, a fresh 2025 release that proves durability and design can go hand in hand. It features a 6.72-inch FHD Plus IPS display with a 90Hz refresh rate and up to 690 nits of brightness, making it a solid performer even under direct sunlight. Powered by the MediaTek Helio G92 Max processor and paired with 8 gigs of RAM, expandable up to 16 gig virtually, and up to 256 gig of storage, it delivers stable performance for everyday tasks, streaming, and casual gaming. What really sets the C75 apart is its rugged build. The armor shell glass and reinforced frame are not just for looks. This phone boasts full IP66, IP68, and IP69 protection, along with military-grade drop resistance, MIL-STD 810H certified. The 50MP main camera delivers reliable detail, while the 8MP front-facing shooter handles video calls and selfies with ease. A massive 6,000 mAh battery fuels the experience, supported by 45W Super VOOC fast charging and even reverse charging for accessories. All this comes in a surprisingly slim 7.99mm body weighing under 200 grams, a rare mix of toughness, longevity, and comfort in the hand. Opening the second place in our ranking is the Infinix Note 50 2025, a device that confidently steps into premium territory while staying shockingly affordable. This phone comes equipped with a large 6.78-inch FHD Plus AMOLED display, featuring an ultra-smooth 144 Hz refresh rate and up to 1300 nits of brightness, which makes it ideal for both indoor and outdoor use. Under the hood, it runs on the MediaTek Helio G100 Ultimate chipset, built on a 6nm process, offering efficient and responsive performance, especially when paired with 8GB of RAM and 256GB of internal storage. Photography is handled by a 50-megapixel main sensor with optical image stabilization and a 13-megapixel front camera, delivering solid results for social media and everyday use. But where the Note 50 truly stuns is in its charging versatility. It supports 45-watt wired charging, 30-watt magnetic wireless charging, and even 10-watt reverse wireless charging, a rare trio even among flagships. Add to that a generous 5200 mAh battery, dual stereo speakers tuned by JBL, under-display fingerprint scanner, NFC, IP64 splash protection, and the latest Android 15 with XOS 15, and you've got one of the most well-rounded smartphones in its class. No gimmicks, just raw practicality and modern tech wrapped into a sleek, sub-8mm body that proves second place can feel first class. And here it is, the absolute leader of our ranking. Taking first place is the Xiaomi Poco F6 Pro, a 2024 flagship-level device that redefines value and raw performance in the mid-premium segment. At its core is the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor, a true beast built on 4nm architecture paired with up to 16GB LPDDR5X RAM and UFS 4.0 storage, a combo that effortlessly handles heavy gaming, pro-level multitasking, and AI-enhanced tasks. The display is simply stunning. A 6.67-inch WQHD Plus Flow AMOLED panel with 3200 by 1440 resolution, 120 Hz refresh rate, 3840 Hz PWM dimming, and up to 4000 nits peak brightness, one of the brightest and sharpest displays you'll find in any phone at this price point. Battery-wise, it packs a 5000 mAh cell with incredibly fast 120-watt hypercharge support, getting you to full charge in around 20 minutes. Yes, that charger is included. On the camera front, you get a 50-megapixel OIS main sensor, 8-megapixel ultra-wide, 2 megapixels macro, and a solid 16-megapixel front cam. While it's not a photography champ, it delivers clean, vivid results in good lighting. Extras like stereo speakers, high-res audio, in-display fingerprint scanner, and Gorilla Glass 5 round out the experience. Sure, it skips wireless charging and official water resistance, but everything else? Pure top-tier excellence. That's why the Poco F6 Pro confidently sits at the #1 spot. Unbeatable value, power, and polish, all in one sleek flagship killer. And that wraps up our countdown of the best Chinese smartphones of 2025 available on AliExpress. From budget-friendly beasts to feature-packed flagships, each device in this list proves that you don't need to drain your wallet to get cutting-edge tech. Whether you're chasing raw performance, insane battery life, or just a gorgeous screen for binging content, there's a phone here with your name on it. All models are hand-picked, verified for availability, and tested for real-world value. Links to every phone we covered are waiting for you in the description and pinned comment, so scroll down and check them out. If this helped you, hit that like, drop a comment with your favorite model, and subscribe to Choice Top so you never miss our next roundup. Catch you in the next one, and stay sharp, tech hunters!